This is just some baking paper, and I'm gonna set it down and prepare the beets onto this baking paper so that it absorbs all the juices and not the board. 2 carrots, slice off the ends. Turnip and peeling. This one doesn't need to be peeled. So I'm just going to take a handful of the turnip and just squeeze it and then just set it in the bowl. Okay. It'll totally wash off. And just strain it through your small strainer to catch any of the bits. And it's so good. I'm going to put the rice in, twice the amount of water. Put a pinch of salt when you're cooking rice. It just helps to bring out the flavor. And then to the stove. So turn it on to high, and you want to bring the rice to a boil. And then once it comes to a boil, just reduce it down to a very low simmer and cook it for about 45 minutes until the rice is nice and soft. Next, we're going to roast the hazelnuts. And then you want to put it in the oven at 325 degrees. It's going to take about 10 to 15 minutes. They're like really light brown right now, and they smell amazing. There they are. A few of those skins. And now I'm going to mince up these nuts. I'm just going to put the nuts into this bowl until they're needed later. Just going to put it here. I'm going to need the juice of 1 lime as well. Squeeze all the juice out. Mincing that parsley. Because it's all going in the same place in the end. Add in the garlic. You want to add your vegetables. Just going to break them up a little bit as I add them. Give it a nice stir. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of black pepper, half teaspoon of red chilies, 1.5 teaspoons of dill weed. This is just dried dill, and 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Now you can see the beet is mixing with everything and taking over. Go right in there. And I'm going to put the rice as well from earlier. There's that. I'm going to add the hazelnuts. It's adding a lot of flavor, and as I said before, we've got the parsley and the lime zest here and the lime juice. Now's where I get my hands dirty, mixing it up. The oat flour comes in, going here. So I'm adding about 1/2 cup to start here. I'm going to use a knife here just to portion this into 6 pieces to make my patties. And then you can smush it down. There it is. I'm going to add a good amount of oil and just add them in. Now careful with the hot oil when you're putting the patties in. You don't want it to splash. So they're going to cook there for a couple minutes. You want to not disturb them. You kind of push the patty down. Ooh. I like that. You know what's super cool is that the brown rice in there has actually browned up, and that's going to be really crispy when you take a bite into it, or chewy, you know? So I've got these gluten-free buns. What's going to happen is we'll finish off. That's looking pretty good. I like that. That's it. put lettuce, some mashed avocado. Took some avocado. So next I'm gonna put the patty on, and then tomato, the lid, wow. So let me do that.